for the sponsorship, FMF, the finest premium Ceylon tea. They've been sponsoring us, and today we have another episode. And this episode is about a new pageant that's happening right now, and getting ready for it is Miss South Pacific. And this is something that we've been talking about. And I've got Ashika, one of the coordinators. Hi, Ashika.
Hi, SN.
How are you?
I'm great, thank you.
Good
How are
to
you?
see you again.
Yes.
Been very busy these days.
It's always a pleasure to meet you, SN.
Thank you. So today we're going to talk about this Miss South Pacific Fiji pageant, if I'm correct, right?
Correct.
Okay. So this is it the first one happening, or it has been there for a while?
Thank you, SN. Miss India South Pacific Fiji 2026 is a pageant that is happening for the first time in Fiji. But Miss India South Pacific has been happening in Australia and New Zealand.
So it wasn't happening in Fiji?
No.
No. So this is the first time?
First time.
So what has got that to do with India, the word Miss India South Pacific? Why not just within that South Pacific?
So this Miss India South Pacific Fiji pageant, it is focusing on women of Indian origin.
Right.
So Fiji Indian or Indo-Fijians in Fiji.
It's a combined thing.
Yes. And it's something that is going to display culture, origin, fashion, etc.
Okay, so Fiji is there. Australia and New Zealand is also part of it, or just Fiji?
So this month there's going to be a pageant show in Australia.
Right.
And then we will come to Fiji. So Fiji it will be first time, and after that, then a combined one that will happen in New Zealand, where Australia, Fiji and New Zealand contestants will participate.
Okay. So this is, since the first one, I'm quite sure people would like to know the details of everything. Now, what are the dates you're looking at that this actually will start, and how things will be sort of like come into place?
Sure. At the moment, applications are open.
It's open.
And we have extended it for the next 2 weeks as well. And we are looking at the Miss India South Pacific Fiji 2026 pageant to happen on the 11th of July at the Suva Civic Center.
Okay. So do you have a special criteria who can apply and all those things? Do you have a list of criteria?
Yes, 100%. You have to be a Fiji Indian or Indian origin in Fiji. You have to be between 18 and 30 years old.
Right.
And you have to be single.
All right.
Because it's Miss India.
Right.
South
the name
Pacific.
itself is saying Miss India, right? So you have to be is there academic qualification, or just anybody can be part of it?
No, there's no academic qualification. If you know you have an interest, you want to be part of something grand like this, you want to socialize with girls your age, 18 to 30, this is a platform to show your confidence and what you can bring to the stage and build your skills as well in the process.
Right. So FMF has been very supportive towards our, of course, program FMF. Thank you so much for the sponsorship.
Every morning, wake up with a smile. With FMF tea, it's all worth the while. Hey, it's an FMF day. Tea time is calling, you need a quick fix. With FMF tea, you have the right mix. Hey, it's the FMF way.
FMF Finest Ceylon Tea is second to none.
Hey, FMF all the way.
When you have the criteria that this is the age group, this is what we're looking at, where does the beauty come in? Is it the talent or the beauty?
The beauty we are looking at from inside out.
Right.
You really don't have to look really beautiful from
Glamorous
the outside to be able to participate. If you have a talent, if you have confidence, if you want to participate, this is for you.
So it's more to do with you could be judged on your talent, right? What and how you are sort of like putting yourself on the stage, and what are the things that's outshining everyone. This is how probably you look at, right?
Correct. In the selection criteria, we are looking at women with confidence. Women who are able to display their communication skills. We will be judging based on your stage presence and your overall presentation.
So, have you got any applications yet? Or any of the sort of like contestants, they have applied or anything like that?
We have received more than 70 applications.
Already more than 70?
And it's quite huge. And then we have also started doing our screening. So we are doing online auditions at the moment.
Right.
And we've done a few and it's still continuing. So if you haven't heard from us, we will reach out.
Okay, so basically all we can say is you could be a uni student, right, with that age group, as you mentioned. You could be a worker, you could be sort of like part of a community thing you're doing. You could be anybody on this planet or that age group, especially within Fiji, right?
That's correct.
When you have that judging thing, is it you have a panel of judges who are sort of going to judge, or is it so first stage, of course, you qualify, right?
Right.
Based on your application. What's next?
So you qualify, then there's a process. It will be a week-long process where our team that will be joining us from Australia and New Zealand, they will be here in Fiji. They will prepare you for the Miss India South Pacific Fiji pageant. And in terms of preparation, there'll be certain things that you will be taught on how to walk on the stage, how to present yourself, and so forth. So there'll be a lot of training, skill building that will be happening, and we will be teaching you on what to do on that very day.
So when you look at, you mentioned July, right? So will it go on till the end of this year, or is it just finishing off in July or something?
It's a one-day event.
One-day event.
It will be on the 11th of July.
Right.
And then we want to ensure that this pageant keeps coming back to Fiji.
So it's more like a yearly basis, right?
That's right.
So it's only one day that's
day.
You're gonna be sort of picked up and all those things. So are you sort of like, happy with the so far, because it's the first time happening in Fiji, the response that you're getting? Are you happy with that?
We are very happy with the response. Even while doing screening, I was so amazed. We were so amazed to see the talent that our young Indo-Fijian women in Fiji have and they can display. So response rate is quite amazing, but we really encourage other people to apply as well.
Do you have, do the girls, whoever, or the contestants they're coming up, or they want to be part of it, do they have to get their own sponsor, or you have sponsorship lined up? Because every girl will come up with their wardrobes and things like that. Who's going to take the cost side of it?
The wardrobes will be, the girls will have to take care of that.
Right.
So it does not have to be anything new.
Right.
It can be anything that's in your wardrobe, anything that you can get from a sister or a friend or your mom will do. So there'll be certain things that they will need to wear. One is sari.
Sari.
And the other one will be a lehenga choli.
Okay.
And the third one will be an evening gown.
So these three are, I must say that you must have it, right?
Yes.
There's no two way about it.
Yeah.
So it could be a certain hours you have to present yourself in a sari, and then of course lehenga choli, and of course an evening.
And we're also looking at girls who are going to be simple but elegant. So we're not also looking at
the beauty side.
The beauty side. For example, we're not looking at heavy makeups or different hairdos, etc. You can come in your whatever attire that is allocated.
Available, or
yes,
whatever is available.
That's correct.
And are you getting the support from the business community?
We are tapping into the business community. There's already support from Procera Music,
Right.
who has partnered with the producer, and the producer is Rhythm House Events and Films. It is led by Mr. Dharmesh Parikh, and he has over 20 years of experience. And currently we are talking to local supporters who will come on board.
So basically, it's in a one-day event, but you got a lot of things attached to it, right?
That's right.
Right. So in a term, when you look at the whole thing, the progress is already there, right?
Yes.
It's not a one-day thing. You have already been doing it. You all said you got 70 applications already.
That's right. We've been already starting the process from April. We have so many applications, calling out for more. And believe me, this is going to be a one-time show, once a year. It will bring about not just a pageant, but there's going to be a lot of events associated with it. You will be able to see a lot of culture, lots of things.
The questions that you're going to ask the contestants, what are some of the things that could be asked? I'm not saying you're going to ask that, whether it is to do with the cooking, whether it is to do with the social activity, whether it is to do with the sort of like hobbies. What are some of the key things that people should keep in mind?
A lot of it.
I'm not here to reveal that you would be asked all these things. But in a sort of nutshell, at least we'll have a fair idea. If someone is really interested in it, definitely we got to give them some hints that these are the things. But as you said, you could be judged on your presence, how you answer things, and so are these some of the questions, the possibilities of coming up?
You have said it. It is very possible.
Did I spill the bean?
Yes, as part
I
of
should not have done that.
As part of the organizing team, I may not be able to tell more, but there will be questions around your talent.
Okay.
Yeah, your presence, everything surrounding you, and why you are putting up your hand to be part of this Miss India South Pacific Fiji pageant.
And you have one event which is in Suva. Is there another one in the West or just one?
It will be in Suva, just one event, but we are encouraging young women from the North, from the Western Division, wherever you are in Fiji, to please put in your application and participate.
So the next stage, once they qualify from Fiji, then they will be sort of like mingling around with Australia and New Zealand, if I'm correct?
Correct. So once we will have 22 contestants in Fiji.
22 in total.
Yes. And out of those 22, there will be 7 who will be the top 7 contestants.
Right.
Of the 7, the top 2 contestants will go and represent in New Zealand at the finale.
Right.
Yeah.
So is that's it from New Zealand? They don't have to go to India or anything like that?
No. This event is for South Pacific.
South Pacific.
Yes.
Okay. And of course, as you mentioned, different criterias. And then when do you expect the final to be happening?
So the final, like the date that we have chosen is 11th of July in Civic Center.
No, that's for the Fiji
For the
one.
event.
I'm talking about the New Zealand right now. We haven't sort of set up the date or anything?
Yeah, they're looking at some dates after July, so that once we complete Fiji.
So who takes care of all those contestants if they have to go to New Zealand?
So the producer, so Rhythm House Events and Film, they to take care, and on the grounds I'm here to support the organizers in ensuring that the girls who go from here to New Zealand and represent in the finals.
It's a golden opportunity for the girls out there. We have already mentioned about the different criterias. The pageant itself this is the first time happening in Fiji, and lots of girls will probably like to take interest in it. What's your message for the people who are watching you, and right now they might sort of like start talking about it?
Sure. Message is very, very clear. The producer has a vision, and the vision is one stage, 3 nations, and 1 movement. One stage,
right.
3 nations, and 1 movement. And just wanted to touch on all the contestants that will be taking part. It will help the contestants in their public speaking. So there'll be a lot of coaching and guidance. It will help you to be out there, to be able to speak in public. It teaches a lot of discipline to the contestants as well. For example, if everybody meets at 7 a.m. or 9 a.m. So it will ultimately create the discipline that you have to be there at that
On
time.
time.
On time.
Right.
And also it will help you build friendship. And that's so important in today's day and age. So it will also help you gain a lot of social skills in terms of interacting with other contestants and then showcasing to the audience that
Right.
will be there on that night.
Okay, so there you go, ladies. Of course, today we have got Ashika, who has presented herself as one of the coordinators of this big event, first time happening, and I'm quite sure the interest will be there. FMF, thank you so much for the sponsorship. Thank you for all your support. FMF, the finest premium Ceylon tea. And next we'll have another episode talking about another issue. Thank you.